Jeopardy! Has announced that Amy Schneider will be the producer's pick for the Masters tournament, but fans are furious. Amy, 44, competed on Jeopardy! From November 2021 to January 2022. In that time, she won 40 consecutive games, the second longest win streak in the show's history. She also competed in the November 2022 Tournament of Champions. To date, she's the most successful woman and trans person to compete on the game show. She's won $1.6 million on the show. On Friday, she was announced as the producer's pick for Jeopardy! Masters. During the tournament, the 6 highest-ranked contestants will face off and put their knowledge to the test. The tournament will feature the first Masters winner, James Holzhauer. He will be joined by returning contestants Matt Amadio and Mattea Roach, and newcomers Yogesh Raut and Victoria Gross. Amy is the 6th contestant, and her participation was completely up to executive producer Michael Davies and producer Sarah Whitcomb-Foss. Since she was announced as the producer's choice, fans on social media expressed their fury that Brad Rutter, 46, wasn't the pick. Brad holds the honor of winning the most money on Jeopardy! Over $5 million. He first appeared on the game show in 2000, where he retired after his 5-day run, which was the limit for contestants back in the day. He also won 17 matches in 5 different tournaments. His first loss aside from to IBM occurred when he participated in the greatest of all-time tournament in 2020, and he came in 3rd place. On Inside Jeopardy! Producer Sarah Foss and executive producer Michael Davies revealed that GOAT contestant Brad was contacted to return, but only for a recent JIT event, and they passed him over for Masters in favor of Amy. Sarah said, "I think someone that a lot of people have discussed is Brad Rutter, and of course we have said Brad Rutter absolutely has an open invitation to our JIT. This is our competition to prove if you're one of our Jeopardy greats. Come back and show us you still are a Jeopardy great, and therefore, you have a path to Masters. JIT is the path to Masters, and that's why he held it this year, because we really feel we need this reminder. We need to see at this point in time, who shows up, and who plays their best game, and that's what Amy did in this competition. That's why she's headed to Masters." In the Jeopardy! Reddit board, fans discussed the producer's pick in a thread dedicated to the recent episode of the show's podcast. Many fans were frustrated because Sarah claimed Brad had to prove that he was one of the show's greats instead of being given that title without being in a Jeopardy! Invitational tournament. One said, "Such a disgraceful decision. No amount of explanation will justify Amy being picked over Brad or Chris. The disrespect to Brad in this is offensive. I kind of want Brad to lose in the JIT final next season just so that they can find another excuse to pick Amy, and the hypocrisy will be exposed to everyone," added another. A third said, "So Amy gets it because she might be a big ratings draw even though she lost the JIT. Why even have her included on the JIT if they were just going to hand her a spot? I'm shocked that ABC picked Amy over Brad, but the GOAT performance in 2020 might have hindered his return," wrote a fourth. The second installment of Jeopardy! Masters will air on May 1st and will be hosted by Jennings.